Good evening. I just wanted to take a quick look at the local market stats, the inventory versus pending sales. I was in a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were saying, this feels like 2011, 2012 with the amount of volume going on. So I just kind of wanted to share what the local stats are. And this is pretty representative of what's going around the country. The housing market's kind of locked down with the low interest rates. It's tough for people to move out of these 3-4% interest rates and get into another house when they're going to pay 7% interest rates, doubling their house payment for something that's equal. So I'm going to share the screen here, and let's just share screen. InfoSparks. There we go. All right. Now, if we take a look at this, all right, you can see that we've got the number of homes for sale. We'll go back to the housing crash around 2007. Locally, we ended up with about 34,000 homes for sale during that period, during the crash. And then 2011, we started burning off the inventory. A lot of this stuff was being sold before it hit the MLS. Banks were just clearing it out. And then we kind of go into 2024, where we're down around 7,500 homes for sale. So we're at 7,000. 2022, we were at about 6,900, 6,800 was the low. So this is extremely low. I would say for a population of about 3 million, we should probably be sitting around at least 15 to 20,000 homes for sale. So right around 2015 was 16 to 17,000. That just to get towards a balanced market. If we look at the new listings coming to the market here, you're having months where you're coming in at 110,000 new listings a month. That was just absolutely crazy times. We're at one of the record lows here. So we're at about 59, 60,000 new listings, and we're coming into our spring market now. We're in February here. This is for January 2024. So we'll see what February brings in for the updated stats. And pending sales, you'll see that the pending sales just crashed here. So we're down around 44,500, 44,600 pending sales, starting to come up for the spring market. If we trace that back, we're about 2012, January 2012 numbers. So not at the absolute bottom of the market, but we're quite a drastic change from, like 2 years ago at 70,000. So that's why it feels a lot different. Month supply of inventory, we kind of figure that a balanced market should be about 4 to 6 months. And that's just based on how quickly it takes to build a house, to replace a housing unit. That's just kind of an industry benchmark on a balanced market. So we're sitting around 2 months supply of homes. You can't build a house in 2 months, so you can't replace that inventory. So we're burning off inventory faster than it can be created. Back in 2008, we were at about a 10-month supply. Sales price. Oh, my mouse is acting funny here. Bear with me. Sales price still going up. We're at 369. That should be the median sales price. Average sales price is going to be 435,000. Showings per listing is about 5.5. 2022 is about 8.5. So the market was pretty hot then. Shows to pending, we're pending right away. So percentage of list price received, we're still getting full list price. 2011, we were closer to about 97%, 95% of the list price. And then during the peak of 2022, we're a little over 100% of list price. So what we got is kind of a crazy market right now. So we have lack of inventory, and we have a lack of buyers out there. So the pending units are way down, but the inventory is so far down that there's no room for the prices aren't budging yet. So I don't know where this is going to go. It depends where the economy goes. If we're going to be going into an economy with a lot of job losses, I could see where the housing market starts to hit some price cuts, and we might see some of the pricing come down in housing. Without that, I don't see how house prices are going to come down. There's just not enough inventory available to buy to create that urgency to sell. Most sellers are not going to be in that desperate situation to sell that they were back during the housing crash. They're sitting on real cheap fixed rate loans, so they can't rent for what their house payment is. They'll double up on housing units before they let that house go. So I don't see foreclosure wave coming, even with a lot of job layoffs. So it's going to be an interesting ride. It's going to take a long time to kind of weed through this market and come out the other side. But that's just what I wanted to share tonight. And that's what I got. If you got any questions, just post it in the comments and I will get back to you. Thank you.